Assalamualaikum and a very good afternoon to all. It's just a short session, just to share a bit on the AR/VR application in Civil Engineering Lab 2. This is actually I credit to Encik Khairul to assist me on this application to make this one success. This is my content. So we start with a little bit introduction to AR/VR. And then why I choose AR/VR application, this platform for our lab courses. And then we also describe a bit on the process, the flow of to develop the content. And then I share a bit on the storyboard. How do we create or develop the storyboard, and then the showcase of the orifice meter experiment. So how do we use the 3D model for orifice meter, and last but not least about the conclusion. So what is AR/VR? We heard from the video.
You see terms like AR, VR, and MR everywhere nowadays. But what does it mean, and what are the differences? AR stands for augmented reality. You use a device, like a phone, to overlay a digital element onto the real world. VR stands for virtual reality. You put on a non-transparent headset, which shows you a completely digital environment. MR stands for mixed reality. You use a headset with a see-through visor for this, like the HoloLens 2. The big difference is that it has built-in cameras that scan your eyes, hands, and environment. And maybe you've seen the term XR as well. That stands for extended reality, which is the umbrella term for all these cool technologies.
But why we need this platform in the lab course? These tools, this AR/VR is actually promising tools to share the information in new and engaging ways. And then it's offer virtual experience that can mitigate barriers from cost and distance. Okay, not much cost actually we use, and also the distance. Even everywhere can use this kind of technology. And then as an interactive tool in the classroom, yeah, we can use. We know that nowadays we are actually having a hybrid learning. So this is maybe one of the tools that we can use in the class, yeah. And then gain hands-on experience, but in the low-risk environment. Okay. So for this one, I just share a bit on this. How do we make AR/VR in Civil Lab 2? There are 3 experiments actually involved in this project. So there are orifice meter, venturi meter, and also losses in pipe. So all of these 3 actually related to the flow measurement, as I mentioned. Okay, so these are the process, right? It's quite the short process. So we are actually, just now I mentioned, we need to develop, as a lecturer, we develop this on the example of storyboard. Okay, this is actually the sample, yeah. So so we have the introduction part. Okay, now I would like to showcase to you the orifice meter experiment. Okay, so this is the first screen. Here you see the Civil Engineering Lab 2, and then this is the experiment of orifice meter, and it goes to this screen. So we can choose what the thing that we want to know about this orifice meter. So when we want to exit, so go to the main menu, right? And then we just click the X here. So this is the exit button. Last but not least, the conclusion.